Hello again, I'm Randy Eager, and welcome to our continuing series of Pocket Presentations, short technology tips to increase your website sales. Today we're going to overview the need for feeds, blog marketing, and RSS feeds. More specifically in this vein, we're going to be talking about podcasting techniques and their benefits for you. I hope you enjoy this particular tip.
Okay, let's talk about podcasts. What is a podcast? And first of all, let's talk about the nomenclature of a podcast. The word podcast comes from two words, iPod and broadcast. Thus, we get the shortened word podcast. Well, what are the elements in a podcast? Well, first of all, we have to have, as you can see, a microphone. The microphone is what we record into the computer itself. Then, of course, we have to have a person or people that will be doing the recording. And this is a great way to have a podcast, by the way, is to do an interview with someone like your Chamber of Commerce president or the president of the Board of Realtors or someone of importance that others would like to hear a 5 to 10 minute segment on. Don't make your podcasts any longer than that. They will get very boring to people. Also, if you're going to do a podcast with an interview situation, you'll need what's called a duplexer. This is just like a telephone duplexer, except it's used for podcasts, and each of these cables will have a separate unit there. Now, you can get separate software that you can get for free, actually, on the internet. And there are several different types. iTunes is also one that comes free that will play all of your podcasts that you record. Now, how is a podcast different from an audio file? Well, here it is. A podcast is a unique distribution of audio files on the internet using RSS syndication. They can be listened to on the computer or mobile device, just like the radio. Now, 5 things every podcaster needs to get started. You've got to have a concept. You've got to know who your audience is. What is the purpose? Who will be involved? How often will these be produced? And what types of items will be featured? How about the podcast from an audio file? How is it different? Well, let's take a look at a podcast that we've got on our site. And if I come down here, let's just take a look at what we look at right here to play the podcast right in here. That would actually play the podcast if I were to click on that. And it would just simply play. And again, we click right on there, then it's going to play that short audio clip. Well, notice that we have something else here as well. We have the ability to download the clip as well. So if I just click on the clip, it will just simply play the clip without any interruptions. On the other hand, if I say, gee, I'd like to put that on my computer, then I can sit here and click on the download button to actually download that clip.